Well, hey there, everybody. Rhonda Boyle here with rhondaboyle.com, and I am delighted that you have joined me today for this amazing training, Activate Your Coaching Business Challenge. So without further ado, I want to get us started here, if I can figure out how to work my technology, which is always my fun challenge. So here we go. Right now. Okay, great. So I'm really glad that you have joined me today. I think you're going to learn a lot about what is getting in your way and how you can get moving into fulfilling what you were born to do. I believe you were born to coach, and so really being able to focus on the right things in your business is going to help you be more successful. So I want to start us off with a quote which I believe in, and it will give you an idea of how we're going to work together today. So here it is. The late Wayne Dyer once said that if you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. And right now, you guys are looking at things in a certain way, and it's not helpful for you. So let me go here. Can everybody mute out if you don't mind? Oh, let's see, Shelby, I'm going to get you. There you go. All right. So this is right now you are looking at your business one way, and you know that I know that you're here because you would like to change a thing or two. So here's a clue. We are going to change it by changing the way we're looking at it, and we're going to actually give it a look, a really good hard look. And so here is what we're going to look at over the course of the next several days together in this training. We're going to take a look at what's not working. And then we're going to look at what you really want for your business. And I have a process that I'm going to teach you called using bridge phrases. And we're going to actually create statements and use words that will cause your vision to pop up in your imagination, and then we'll create a single statement, a vision statement that will help you actually see your business. So let me ask you a question. Have you ever had one of those days or weeks or maybe years where every time you turned around, you were facing another challenge? You know, this happens. This is what happens to us when we lose our focus, and then all of a sudden, years can go by. I have an example from my own life that just happened recently, and it's this. I was watching YouTube, and then a video popped up about painting, which is something I love to do. I love in my spare time, that stuff that we don't have a lot of. And so anyway, when I watched the video, I suddenly remembered the last time I painted, and it's been almost a year and a half. Like, I have not had my paints open for a year and a half. How does that happen? You want something, or you want to change something, or you want to do something, and then you forget about it because something disrupts you, right? And then it comes across your path again weeks or months or years later. And it happens because you lose your focus. And the truth is, you probably were never clear on what you wanted. And, time stands still for no one, I'm pretty sure. So what I want you to do now is to grab your worksheet, because we're going to start to work on these things so that you can get refocused with what you want. So if you will grab the worksheet, or if you don't have a worksheet, you can just open up your journal. And I'm going to start with a really important principle, and that is, it's actually a definition. I call it a definition, and I want you to write it down. Here it goes. I attract to my life and business whatever I give my energy, attention, and focus to. So you're going to write that in that first box that says definition. I attract to my life and business, whatever I give my energy, attention, and focus to. Everybody got that? And I want to add something to that. Ready? Whether positive or negative. So here it is again. I attract to my life and business whatever I give my energy, attention, and focus to, whether positive or negative. And if you're like most of us, you are not always focused on what you want. In fact, you know that I know that you are focused on what's wrong, what's not working, and what you can't figure out. It's all negative, negative, negative. These are the messages that keep running around in our heads, actually. And so then what do you get more of? Negative, negative, negative. So what we're going to do is create something positive out of that. And we're going to do an exercise that is really very simple. And you can use it anytime you want on any problem or challenge you have. Today, we're going to be focusing on your business, but you can use it for anything in your life. So if you follow it all the way through, if you follow this training through the end, the 5 sessions, then, and if you follow the instructions I tell you at the end, you're going to find answers coming to you so quickly, it's going to blow your mind. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to check and see what's not working. What is it that you need to what is it that's making you pull your hair out? What's driving you crazy? What is the problem, the issue that you are having the most problem with? So here's what I'm going to do. You have a block there in your worksheet, and I'm going to set the timer for 3 minutes. And I'm going to prompt you intentionally, because I'm acting as a pattern interrupt to force your brain to think. All right. And that's what we're going to do. So everybody ready? We're going to take a look at this and get all of that stuff out of your head. You only have one job in this training right now. And no matter what pops up into your head, I want you to write it down. Even if what I say is not in alignment with your experience right now, it can spark something that is. So just start writing. Everybody ready? Here we go. So where are you stuck right now? What is the big problem? The big thing that you just cannot seem to solve? What comes to mind immediately? Do you have too few clients? Or are they the wrong kind of clients? Are you not doing enough workshops? Maybe your workshops have canceled. Keep writing. What's going on with your client base? All right. Now, are you crunched for time? Do you feel like you don't have enough hours in the day? Or if coaching is a side gig for you, are you unable to make it work because of your day job? Are you not doing enough workshops? Do you not have enough training on your group trainings on your books coming up? Okay, so how about technology? What's going on there? Is your website giving you fits? What systems are not working for you? If you don't have your journal, you're welcome to type it in the chat box. In fact, we're going to do that in a few minutes. Are you out of money? Are you having trouble finding the money to maybe invest in new training or certifications? How about your marketing? Is your marketing working? Is your automation working? Does your brand suck? Do you lack a compelling message? We're actually going beyond the 3 minutes. Let's talk about your landing page. Is that an issue? Is it not converting, or do you not even have one? How about referrals? How are they going? Not enough? Are your potential clients broke, or do you have slow pay clients? Are you having trouble securing long-term contracts, or maybe government contracts, or maybe you don't even have contracts and that's something you need to do? What's wrong? Keep thinking through what's wrong. What else can you think of that's not working right now? Okay. Saved by the bell. So let's hear it in the chat box. Tell me what's going on. Let me open up the lines here for those of you who want to talk about this. If I can figure out how to do that. Let me see here. Let me get my controls back. Open up the line, fill me in, and write in the chat box what's going on. Lack of confidence in who you want to serve. Okay, so Shelby, it sounds like you haven't identified your ideal client maybe, and that's an issue. Good to notice. Okay, and so let's see. We have getting the right clients, but not enough. Okay, had a ton of one-day workshops canceled recently. Too much time on your hands, right? And they are super busy. And I'm seeing that technology is an issue. Struggle making clear offers. Yes, exactly. Well, the reason is because you don't have your ideal client. Once you know that, it will absolutely, the words, all the things will come together. Anu, you say clarity on who to serve. Yes, because so far it's been word of mouth, and so it's anyone. So, yes, there are absolute good ways and clear ways you can get around, that referral. So, landing pages, some of you guys, some of you have no group trainings because you've never had them. And then money is a big problem, but who wants to be more certified? You, absolutely. Okay, so you guys have got some really common issues that are that happen to most coaches. And so we're going to start finding a way to fix that. Now, what I want you to do is to steal from one another. so that, I want you to, that's why I want you to type in the chat box about it. Okay, so here I see that clients need this. They need your coaching, correct? But they don't see themselves in that place or think they should wait. Yes, I get it. I get it. So that's how you're seeing your client. That is that they can't see the need for coaching. So let's see if we can change some of that. I want to move to the next part of our exercise. I really, what I wanted you to do first, and why we just did that exercise, was to do a brain dump and get all of that stuff out of your head, because it's clogging up things. It twists you around when you get all locked up in those things. All right. And so once you have that sort of true confession moment about what's not working, then you get to use that information to figure out what you really do want. I see someone else has got issues creating a compelling offer and landing page. Yes. Okay. So here I want to teach you something new, and I call it the reset. And it is so simple that you're not going to believe that it works, but I'm going to prove it to you in a minute. And so move to the next box on your worksheet, or for those of you who are using your own journal, I want you to start a new page. And what I want you to do is to take each problem on the page as a separate item, a separate line item. So you each should have a list of 8, 10, 20 things. And I want you to take each one, and I want you, each one of those challenges, and I want you to ask the reset question. And here it is. What do I want? If not that, what do I want instead? Okay, what do I want next? But it starts with what do I want? So fill in that reset question on your page or write it down. What do I want? And here's what you're going to do. I want you to take each, as I said, I want you to take each of your line items, and they're going to go in the next box. And I want you to actually go through the exercise of Xing it out, scratching it off your page. So for example, if you said, I don't have enough clients, and you apply the reset, what do I want? The answer is more clients. Okay, so what do I want? More clients. I don't want to complicate this. This doesn't have to be hard. You're going to, but it's an exercise in your mind, creating the muscle memory and through the process in your mind. So this is why it's important. All right, so you're going to, let's look at some examples. We just did the I don't have enough clients. So let's take another one. I don't get enough referrals. How many of you wrote that down? I don't have enough referrals. So reset, what do I want? I want more referrals. So in each case, the reason you want to ask the question and then scratch it off is so that it stops the chatter in your mind. You are literally switching from one side of your brain, not your brain, your mind, really. You're switching from one side of your mind to the other. This is, like neuroscience principles, right? So when you're looking at things that are wrong, you're on, for simplistic purposes, let's say you're on the left side or the survival side of your brain. When you ask the question, what do I want? You literally switch sides to the right side of your brain. Okay? So we can do a few more together here. Let's take a compelling offer. I don't have a compelling offer. What do I want? I want a compelling offer. I want a landing page that converts new clients, my clients. Okay, those of you who do not know who your ideal client is? What do I want? I want to develop my ideal client. I want to clearly identify my ideal client. I'm not reaching my ideal client. What do I want? To reach my ideal client. My marketing sucks. What do I want? I want effective marketing. Okay? What's not working? My offers are not clear. What do I want? I want to make clear offers to my ideal client. Do you see how this works? Super, super simple. I don't want to get any farther ahead than this today because if you will focus on this, like I said, it will create a brain dump for you. So let me go through here and you'll get all that stuff out of your head. And that prepares your mind for solutions. So let me go through here and make sure I'm getting everyone. Not enough clients. That's what's wrong. What do I want? I want more clients. Right? It's super easy. Let's see. I had a lot of workshops that canceled. What do I want? I want workshops that are firm on the books and that I get paid for. So do you see what we're doing? We're just switching from one side of our mind and into the next. So here's what I want to do. Let me see. Post your questions in the group, in the chat box here so I can answer them all. So let's see. I want to read here that no landing page or website, because you need clarity to be able to do those. Have the ability, tech knowledge to do group workshops, but feel you need the marketing piece. Okay, so what's not working? The marketing. What do you want? I want my marketing to work and attract the right clients to me. So I don't want you to get all caught up. I'm going to teach you tomorrow something about bridge phrases, or tomorrow or in the next training that we do. I'm going to teach you the power of bridge phrases, and it is going to turn these simple statements into something that will blow your mind up. So here's your homework. Homework? Did y'all know I was going to give you homework? I'm a homework kind of instructor. I want you to finish this what's not working list. I want you to come up with a list, and I want you to think about all aspects of your business, not just the day-to-day coaching or training. Think through the things that are not working, like maybe your tax stuff is not working. Like you don't have your business structure, your foundations. Maybe that's an issue. So maybe you don't have a calendar system, a scheduling system. Maybe you don't have, you haven't made a decision on actually creating a training, and that's something that really is not working and that you want to do. So anyway, start to work through all of these areas of your life and business. Again, I want to go back. It could be your life, like maybe your family, is driving you crazy. Right now. What do you want? I want a clear block of time where I have the ability to work on my business. This is what instead of focusing on the annoyance of these interruptions and these things that are driving you nuts in your business and that are not working, you're actually expressing and starting to move forward into what you want. The other thing I want you to remember is to scratch it off. Because again, your mind likes to be whole and complete and correct. Your mind it wants to be efficient and correct. So when you follow through this process, literally scratching it off, you soothe your mind. Your mind goes, wow, we got that covered. You see, it is very simply walking through over that. And so, on that note, I am going to stop the recording for today, and we will see you in the next training. So happy to work with you guys. Okay, let me see how I can stop this.